kind of been all over the place. And when we were going to leave Wisconsin, it was the 31st, then it was the 12th, then it was the 8th, and then it was the 12th. And then we woke up Saturday morning and it was 29 degrees. And we said, nope, the 8th is the day. So we packed up and we split. It was a Saturday. We got on the road about 11. And traffic was phenomenal. There was hardly any traffic all the way. We stopped at our first Harvest Host in Southern Illinois off I-55. And if you're not familiar with Harvest Host, is what they do is they offer free places to spend the night. It's one night deal. It's usually like wineries, breweries, museums, farms. No hookups. You just get to park in their parking lot, and that is it. It's an alternative to like staying at Walmart's. It's a yearly fee. So we've been members for some time. We've never used it up until this point. So we get to the Harvest Host, get set up, and it's, you know, a couple miles off the freeway, so it's nice and quiet besides the little bit of traffic on the road. Another couple shows up, and it was their first time using Harvest Host as well, so that was kind of neat. We picked up some CBD gummies for Annabelle and some CBD dog biscuits for Lucy, and we had a good night's sleep. Next morning we got up, got on the road. Our plan was to stay at another Harvest Host. It was St. James Winery in St. James, Missouri. But when we arrived, there was a trailer full of manure in the parking lot. And the smell was pretty intense. So we left there. We headed over to Waynesville to the city park. We've stayed there before, but previously it was a pay kiosk where you would just pay there, first come, first serve. No longer the case. Now you have to pay in advance. And there were 3 open sites. It was a Sunday. City Hall wasn't open to pay. We didn't feel like getting a knock on the door at 8 p.m. telling us we were in someone's spot. So we booked for another Harvest Host. We found one about 12 miles away at a campground. So we put in a request. Once it got approved, we headed down here. And once we were here, we agreed and decided we're just going to stay for a few days. So we scratched doing the Harvest Host, and instead we paid for 3 days. Literally, there was one person here when we got here. It was kind of nice. Unfortunately, the road here is a little busier than I thought it would be. So there's quite a bit of road traffic, and it's mostly like trucks and trailers. But weather's been phenomenal. It's quiet. Couldn't be happier. We're going to be here for a couple more days before we keep heading on. So today we went and did some sightseeing. That'll be in the next video. And we still got tomorrow to do some exploring, and then Wednesday we hit the road. So, as always, guys, thank you for joining us on this adventure, and please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and we will see you next week with another one. And that was our first night. We'll wait for the semi to go by, because he's going to make a lot of noise before we continue.